Hi there, it's me, Miss Barbary, from School on Wednesday, speaking to you from the past. You'll be at school on Thursday without me, and I'm so sad. But I lost the coin toss, and my husband gets to be here today with you. But I'm here in spirit and on video to talk to you about our quick write for today. So our quick write yesterday was about holograms. The day before, can't even remember, hobbies. Yes. And so I think we're on page 19, and today's quick write is about packaged food, which seems pretty strange, but we have Halloween coming up this weekend, and you should be getting lots of packaged sweetness over the weekend. So, the idea here is to tell about a packaged food that brings you smiles. Tell the story about your connection with this food. So this doesn't just have to be candy. It could be ramen. If I thought about ramen, I would think about when I was a child, I used to call it ramen. And I used to smash it up inside the bag until it was like tiny little pieces, and I cook it in the microwave with just enough water to make it like this semi-solid substance, and then put in the flavoring, maybe a smidge more water if needed. But I ate it in a totally different way than the correct Japanese way, or the way I do now where I add water and I eat the noodles in the soup. But I loved to eat that after school when I was a kid, and sometimes I still do it that way. Another thing I could think about is mochi. I love mochi, but not necessarily the kind with ice cream inside. I like the kind that's more commonly eaten in Japan that has that chewy rice on the outside, and inside it has like a bean paste. And that makes me think of teaching in Japan, and I taught at this school in the mountains, and we got to make mochi the traditional way, which is majorly overcooking the rice, and then we put it in this big wooden bowl, and then we had a huge wooden mallet, and we all took turns just beating the rice until it turned into this stretchy glutinous rice. And then we made each of the little balls and filled them. Well, you made it kind of flat, filled it, turned. I don't even know how they did it. I was bad at it, of course. But I just loved getting to do that the traditional way. I love mochi. I love kind of chewy things and gummy things in general. So that brings up a lot of different stories there. Chips or Takis or anything else that you can think of that you open the package and eat them. That's what we're talking about here. Not a ton of healthy things, but there are healthy things you can find in packages. But cookies, crackers, things like ramen, all of those things count. So you're thinking about the food or a couple of items. Think if you have any stories around them, or when you always eat them, or why you like them, and that's what you're writing about for today, okay? So I have this written in Spanish as well. I have sentence starters in English and Spanish, and you can always do the Dear Diary entry if that works better for you. Your teacher today, while students are writing, can be giving out pride slips for people who are writing the whole time. So I just walk around and kind of look at people, see how they're writing, and give out those pride slips. Sixth grade, you can put your name. The teacher, I write QW here for quick write, and then the students can even write in their own names if that works better for you. You can just hand it and tell them to write their own names, because we should have a drawing today, and there will be cookies today. Okay? And then when people are done, I always give time for sharing, and anyone who shares also gets a Pride Slip quick write share for sharing their thoughts, ideas, their writing with the class. So we have a little bit of time in the beginning if you want to share your ideas of packaged food to get everyone's brain going, or if we need 2 minutes to Google it, you can. 5 minutes for the writing, there's the timer there, and your teacher can just play that. I know some of you hate the music. You'll just have to suffer today. And then time for sharing afterwards, okay? That's it. You all know the drill, so you can help out with the sub if they have questions, okay? I'm looking forward to hearing about it when I return.